What it do, Eworld, crisscrossing wires. We out here, we're gonna take a nice little night cruise, because that's the only time we can zip around, you know, hopefully with no trouble from the LAW. Just a few little things real quick. First of all, this right here people ask me about all the time. That is a variable e-brake. Most of the time people e-brake is integrated with their low brake wire on their brakes. So when you squeeze your brake handle, your low brake wire activates your e-brake. Now the difference is, normally your e-brake is whatever you have it set in your controller. Like if you have it set at a percentage, 30% of the power, or amps, you can have it set to amps depending on your controller. 80 amps. When you squeeze your brake and activate your low brake, you're getting 80 amps e-brake. But that's it, you know, it's 80 amps all the time. With a variable e-brake, depending on how much, you know, I modulate, that is how much e-brake I get. So I can set my e-brake to a high percentage or a high amperage, and you know, give it, you know, just enough of whatever it needs. All right, so yeah, that's what that is. It looks like a thumb throttle, but it's not. But yeah, that's my variable e-brake. That thing is awesome. I hardly ever have to use my brakes at all. One other thing, man. So I'm running a new tune, as I mentioned, I think the last time. And this bike is actually exceeding 32 kilowatt. Normally when I'm riding around, you know, every now and then you see me punch it, but I still, when I punch it, I still may not max it to where over here on the watt side it's going around the 32K. So you know, 32K is a lot, so I'm hardly ever doing that. However, when I do max it now, I notice I'm exceeding 32 kilowatt with the new tune. I don't know how that's happening, because it's supposed to stop at 32 kilowatt period. But you know, earlier I was riding and man, I actually got this thing up to like 38 kilowatt, almost 40 kilowatt. Unbelievable. I don't think I can exceed the 30 now, because I was exceeding it when I was out earlier and my voltage was up a little higher. I was doing a lot of pulls earlier, and yeah, my battery voltage is down to like 78 right now. So that was when, you know, I was up in the 80s. So I don't think I can get it now, but yeah. I don't know why I came this way, man. It's super dark this way at night. Anyway, guys, the plan is, well, I'll say it later, but yeah, I'm trying to talk my mother in Baltimore, since she's getting a little older, into coming to stay with us, especially when I move to Florida. Now, that's the new plan, is to move to Florida and work out with my homeboy Build It Tune It on some serious e-bike shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna say this, and I'm sure there's gonna be some people that don't like it, but you know, honestly, whatever. Now, I want to address something that was said to me the other day, and somebody mentioned in my comment section, Chris, you always seem to have a chip on your shoulder. We don't like that, and that's not, how did they put it? It's not too it's offsetting. It's offsetting. So to that, I want to say this. Look, initially, when I started my YouTube channel, I chose e-bike platform because that's something, you know, I was enjoying. However, it wasn't long after I started e-bike that I looked at other e-bike channels, the so-called big e-bike channels, and I noticed that even the big e-bike channels weren't really big as far as mainstream. So I immediately let it go in my mind that this e-bike YouTube channel was never going to be anything super successful that was going to make me a killing. So at that point, I decided, okay, whatever, this is just going to be a platform where I can showcase my builds. That being said, this is Crisscrossing Wires YouTube channel. I'm not looking for any type of you know, recognition or you know, or this being prosperous or getting anything back from this. For the most part, I put out 100% more than I will ever get back in return. Okay, so the fact that somebody would say something like that and I'm not being paid, I mean, this fella act like I was on the fucking payroll, that I owe somebody a service and that I need to carry myself in a certain fashion or I'm going to not get my paycheck. Well, first of all, I'm definitely not being paid by anyone. And fact is, couldn't nobody afford to pay me what I would work for. So obviously that is not a thing. But the fact that somebody will tell me how to run my damn channel is a trip to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my channel is my fucking channel where I showcase my builds. You can watch it or you can leave it. Simple as that. I only need love, likes, and recognition from one person only, and that's my wife and the Almighty God. Those are the only two beings that I look to, you know, for that. So, you know, I couldn't give a goddamn what somebody in YouTube land thought of me, whether they like me or not. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get that clear, that they totally got me twisted in the game. That is why I carry myself the way I do on my channel. I keep it 100. I'm not trying to fake the funk. I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not trying to pussyfoot around and kiss asses, because I don't have no you know, I don't have no distributors or no companies giving me anything where I got to you know, cater to them or say nice things. Don't nobody give me shit. I buy all my own stuff and I do my own thing. I'm self-made. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for nobody. I don't owe nobody a damn thing. So, you know, I appreciate people subscribing to my channel. I appreciate people viewing my channel. But you know, at the end of the day, like I said before, YouTube ain't gonna make me or break me. Understand that. I do this shit because I want to do it. So let's get that straight. And like I say, man, all the free info I done gave out, all the free advice and tricks and all that, man, I don't recoup anything from that shit. So yeah, I had a chip on my shoulder. Well, that's a chip on my shoulder. And don't get it twisted, man. You know, I'm a real easygoing guy, especially in my old age. You know, I try my best to be nice, and you know, I try to be a good guy for the most part. I'm definitely not the same guy I used to be when I was young. You know, I was off the chain. So I'm a whole different person now. You know, but anyway, man, y'all know what it is. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do what I do on my channel. Work on my bike, showcase my build. Like I said, I'm gonna get with Build It, Tune It. We gonna do some fabulous shit, and it is what it is. My apologies for that. That's, you know, that definitely don't go for my whole viewing audience. That's for them assholes that think they some type of elitist and that they gonna be regulating or controlling something on my channel. That is unbelievable. Anyway, y'all have a good one. We out. Peace.